Good morning. How are
Good
we?
morning.
Good morning. I hope everyone
Good
is doing
morning.
well.
Good morning.
Keep
Good
that
morning.
guy driving around.
All right.
Where's
So I
Louis
see that
Good
we
Cordwood?
have
morning.
I see that we have some people on today. Okay, so I want to say good morning to Aiden B, Allison P, Allison M, and Angelina, Blessing, Carlos, Demelisa, Ilani, Esther, Jazzy Q, Jazzy L, Kayeja, Kamora, Kira, Kristen, Elise, Terzelli, Yair, and Zach so far. Okay, not so bad for a Wednesday. 19 folks are on. So I'm going to explain what we're in Nikel. So I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing today. Okay, everyone is muted. Whoever that is needs to mute themselves because you are being recorded and it's kind of distracting. Okay. So, all right. So we're going to be working on, today is Wednesday, April 29, 2020. We're going to be working on box and whisker plots. Okay. There's a lot of steps to this part. So this is the day. I'm going to show you guys the packet. Thank you. Esther is the only person right now that's responding in the chat box. She is instructed to write down page 3, problem 1. Okay, the Google Classroom work will be posted very shortly. So, sorry. All right, this is what we're working on. Today, it is Wednesday, April 29, 2020. We're going to be working with how to create box and whisker plots. So I just want to go over some few words with you that are new. So a box and whisker plot is a display that shows how values in a data set are distributed. That means how they're put out or spread out. Now, when you make a box and whisker plot, there's a few important points that we need to know. When you hear the word maximum, we think greatest. When you hear the minimum, it means the lowest or least or smallest value. So maximum is the highest or greatest, and the minimum is the lowest or smallest. Now, when you hear lower quartile, it's also known as Q1. Q1 is the median of the lower half of data. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to find, once we find the median, we're going to find the lower half, which is the Q1 from that median, which is your middle number. We're going to find to the left. And then the upper quartile is Q3, which is to the right of the median. And the median is known as Q2. And then when we have to find the IQR, I'm on page 1, which is the interquartile range, which is Q3, which is your upper quartile, minus your lower quartile, which is Q1, and that would be your range. We know that the range is the highest from the lowest. So now building up, the Q3 is the highest, minus the Q1, which is your lowest on a box and whisker plot. Now, when you create a box and whisker plot, the first step you're going to do is you're going to make a dot for the minimum, which is your lowest, and a dot for your highest, which is your maximum. They just put a slash here. We're going to make dots. Then you order your numbers from least to greatest, and we already know how to find the median, right? We find the partners until we get to the middle number. Same thing, 2 middle numbers. We're going to add them up and divide by 2 because it's an even set of data to get the median. And an odd set, we're just going to have 1 like in this example. So the median, which is your Q2, is going to represent the lines. The Q1, you're going to find the median to the left. So you're going to leave that number there and you're going to find the median of the numbers on the left. That would be your Q1, which is the dot, the line. And then you're going to go to the right of the median, starting with this 8, ending at 14. And you're going to find the median of that set. So you're finding the median 3 times for a box and whisker plot. If you ever get lost, the steps are here. There are 8 steps on how to create it. And if you follow each step, you should be good. So let's look at how we do the first problem. All right, so before we do that, here's an example of it modeled, okay? So as I said, the minimum is the dot and the maximum is the dot. I understand that, but you're just going to have to be patient. Then you find the median. The Q2, which is right smack in the middle, is the median. This line represents the median of the lower left, which is your Q1. And this represents the median on your right, which is your Q3. So let's go to page 3 now. Okay, I'm going to walk you through the step. All right, so let's see. Esther's typing right now. So we're going to have, let's see who's going to read. We're going to start here. Angelina, can you read us page 3, the first step? We're going to do step by step, please. Angelina, thank you. Turn your camera on, please. All right.
Or exam scores 91, 65, 88, 99, 63, 75, 94, 84, 100, 93, and 78. Order the data from least to greatest.
Let's start there. Angelina, the first step we're going to do, and the rest of you guys on this call, is we're going to order them from least to greatest. So, Angelina, how do I order these numbers for number 1?
We start from 63.
Good. Walk us through it. 63, comma, like that.
63, 65. No, wait, yeah.
That's right.
65, 75,
Mm-hmm.
78,
Good.
84,
Mm-hmm.
84, 88, 91,
Good.
93,
Good.
94, and 100.
99, then 100, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to kind of present after each page until we get the hang of it because it's new concepts today. I don't expect you to get it right away. Order the numbers from least to greatest. The first thing you do when you get box and whisker plots or any data set is you put them in order from least to greatest. Now, very simple on what we're going to do for number 2. Okay? Now, what you're going to do next, Angelina, can you read question 2? Let me get back to you. Hold on. Okay, can you read us question 2, dear?
Find the minimum smallest.
Okay. So the minimum is the smallest number. So what would be the smallest number here?
63.
So that's number 2, the minimum. Okay? That's the minimum. I'm going to actually call someone to add them on. Hold on a second. Because I'm going to add them in. Because they're having technical difficulties. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's go to number 3. What does it say?
Goodbye.
Find the maximum.
Maximum. So if the minimum, okay, now the person's in. So if the minimum is the smallest, the maximum is the greatest. So what is the greatest number? Okay, Demi, only one person is typing right now.
100.
100. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first 3 steps, what we did, so there's no confusion. Everyone stop typing in the box right now except Esther, I said, for the question. All right, you're going to order the data from least to greatest. That is the first step. The second step is you're going to find the middle number. Find the minimum, which is the least number, which is easy because it's in order. 63 is the least, the minimum. The maximum is the highest number, the greatest, which is 100. So everyone clear on the first 3 steps. Order, minimum, maximum. Yes? All right. Now we are going to go and we're going to go skip to number 6. You'll see why in a second. Okay? We're going to skip. So we're going to do the order least to greatest, find the minimum, maximum, and now we're going to go find the median that we all know how to do. So Angelina, of the numbers that you just said from 63 stopping at 100, what is the median? 63 and 100 get together, then what?
Oh,
Hmm?
Then 65 goes with 99.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
75 goes with 94. 78 goes with 93. 84 goes with 91, and the median is 88.
Okay, so the median is 88. So on number 6, write median equal 88. So number 6, the median equals 88. We're skipping around for a reason. I'm going to tell you why. So we all know how to order least to greatest, minimum, lowest, maximum highest, and then we find the median. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Okay, I'm going to present my paper to you guys and show you how to do the next few problems, and then until you get the hang of it. All right. Now, I got the median, which is 83. The median is called the Q2. So above median, I'm going to get there, Terzelli. Above median, you're going to put Q2 because sometimes they say the median is quartile 2. Okay? Quartile 2 because there are 4 quarters that make up a whole. Okay? So the median that you now find is called the Q2. Now you want to find the lower quartile. The lower quartile, which is the smallest, is to the left of 88. Lower is to the left. That's your Q1. So I'm going to go from 84 to 63, and I'm going to find the median of those data numbers. So 84 to 63. I'm going to find the median of the lower quartile to the left of the median. So 84 and 63, 78 and 65. The middle number of Q1, that lower quartile, is 75. Okay, so you're really finding the median 3 times. You're finding the middle, then you're finding it to the left, and then you're finding it to the right of the median. So that median for Q1, which is your lower quartile, is 75. Now you're going to go to the right of the number of the median, which is Q2, and you're going to find the upper quartile, which is the upper quartile, Q3. You're going to find the median of the Q3 side. So we don't include the median. We go to the next number. 91 gets paired with 100. Same thing we've been doing all the last 2 weeks with median. 93 gets paired with 99. Therefore, the middle number is 94, which is my Q3, or it's my upper quartile. So again, once you get the median, you go to the left to get the lower quartile, and then you go to the right of your median, which is your Q2, to find the Q3, which is the upper quartile. So quartiles are the medians. Think of it that way. Now, this is the trick part, so pay attention. I'm going to model another one after this, and then I'm going to start having people help me out. I'll call you on certain parts. All right, don't freak out. Don't do anything yet. Now, to create the box and whisker plot, okay, we're going to look at the data. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Kristen Elise, because there's 11 numbers, the middle number is 88. It has to be 5 on the left and 5 on the right. So the middle is 88. Just like we've been doing the last 2 weeks, finding the median of regular data. We always organize least to greatest. Now, when you look at the data, the lowest number is 63, which is your minimum, and the highest number, your maximum, is 100. So we have to figure out how are we going to count on the number line. We have to be consistent. So pretty much I counted by 5s. I started at 60 and I ended at 100. So I went 60, and then each tick mark represents 1. So I went 60, 65, 70, 75. As you can see, each one of these is 1. 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And each line represents 1. So I went 60 and I made 4 lines. 65, 4 lines to get to 70. 70, 4 lines to get to 75. 75, 4 lines to get to 80. 80, 4 lines to get to 85. 85, 4 lines to get to 90. 90, 4 tick marks or lines to get to 95. 95, 4 tick lines to get to 100. So remember, you have to be consistent with your counting. Now I'm going to explain what the circles and this box represents. So think about it. A cat has whiskers, right? So the minimum, which is number 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to make a little reminder in my paper for you to write. Okay, I want you to write this down. I'm going to do something. So 2 and 3 are going to represent your dots. And then I want you to circle this. This is going to represent the lines, which is the box. Hold on. So I'm going to show you something. And then this is going to be your whiskers. Okay, so for now, just going forward, what you're going to write, okay, I'll turn the paper this way. is that question 2 and 3 are the dots, which are the whiskers. So the minimum and the maximum are always the whiskers. And the lower quartile, upper quartile, and median represent the box. Those are going to be used, those 3 lines or numbers are going to be used to create the box, and the minimum and the maximum are going to create the whiskers. So now let me show you how you do it. You're going to look at your median. Your median is 63. So I'm going to go to my number line. 60 and 65. I know that 63 is the third mark. 60, 61, 62, 63. I'm going to make a dot. The dot represents the minimum and the maximum. So now I put a dot for the minimum. Now I'm going to look for the maximum. The maximum's 100. So I'm going to go to 100 and I'm going to make a closed circle, kind of above the number, not on it. You're doing it above. So again, the whiskers are the minimum and the maximum. You always plot those first. Now I'm going to make the box. I'm going to now go to make 3 lines on the Q1, the Q3, and the Q2. So I'm going to go to 75 and I'm going to make a line. I'm going to go to 94 and I'm going to make a line. I'm going to go to 88, which is in between here, and make a line. And then I'm going to connect the 3 lines. So you should have 3 lines on your paper, one on 94, one above 88, because those are the medians. And then you're going to have the other one on 75. Those are the medians. The lines represent the medians. You make the big rectangle, and you should get what I got. So I just labeled it because it's new to you, and I want you to see. Minimum, and if you always forget, use your chart. Minimum is the lowest. Maximum is the highest. The 75, I told you the lower quartile is Q1. The median of the whole data that we all know how to find is the Q2. And then the Q3 represents the upper quartile. Okay, we're only going to make a few of these and then we have a chart to start reading and interpreting. But I just wanted to show you the skill on how to do this because this is, you'll see this again in 7th, 8th grade when you take your algebra regions. This is a 4-point question, I think, or a 3-point question. And then they give like 2 or 3 questions. So these are easy to get right. Same in 7th grade. You'll see it when you do the statistics for your state exam when you go to Ms. Castro and Mr. Colon. All right, let's move on now. All right. Esther, can you type page 4? Page 4, problem 2, folks, okay? So if you would like to read, yes, you may read, Jazzy. Okay. Hold on, Jazzy. Wait, Jazzy. Wait, Jazzy. Where you go?
Right here.
Okay, hold on, sweetie. Wait. Okay, turn your camera on, okay?
Okay.
Oh, wait, I forgot to add somebody. Okay, go ahead, Jazzy. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Give me a second. Okay, go ahead, Jazzy.
Hold on. Page 4, right?
Yes, ma'am. Page 4, problem. No. Page 4, problem 2. Sorry, Jazzy.
Mr. Rez collected data from the number of hours he watched television on Sunday. Mom, be quiet. Mr. Rez collected data from the number of hours he watched television on Sunday through Thursday nights for a period of 3 weeks. The data are shown in the table below.
And then can you read where this came from in parentheses? What does it say? Algebra what?
Algebra Regions 2014, number 32.
So this came from the Algebra Regions, which was Common Core. So Jazzy, read me Sunday and the weeks and the numbers, please.
Week 1, Sunday, 4. Week 2, 4. And week 3 is 4. Monday, week 1 is 3. Week 2 is 5. And week 3 is 3. Tuesday, week 1 is 3. Week 2 is 2. And week 3 is 1. Wednesday, week 1 is 2. Week 2 is 3. And week 3 is 1. And Thursday, week 1 is 2. Week 2 is 1. And week 3 is 2.
Hey, Jazzy, number 1. Let's see if you can do it.
Order the data from least to greatest. So
okay, go ahead, take it away, sweetie.
It's 1, 1. comma 1, comma 2, comma 2, comma 2, comma 2, comma hold on. comma 3, comma 3, comma 3, comma 3, comma 3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then comma 4, comma 4, comma 4,
Mm-hmm.
and comma 5.
Excellent. Okay. So, Jazz, let me show that up. Okay.
Okay.
And so it's asking for me to call. So while you were reading that, I had to put the person in.
Goodbye.
Okay. All right. So here we go, Jazzy. Jazzy just said how to organize least to greatest. 1, 1, right from the table. 2, 2, 2, 2. We all know how to organize least to greatest. We've been working with that since you've been going to school, and we've been working with it for the last 2 weeks. All right. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 threes, 3 fours, and a 5. That's number 1, least to greatest. Remember now, next, Jazzy, we're going to do the median. We're going to do the minimum and the maximum, and then we're going to find the median, right? And then
Miss, can you,
Yeah.
Miss
Okay.
Canella, can you move it a little bit to the left? Because it got cut off at the end.
Like
Yeah,
that?
thank you.
You're welcome. Jazzy,
Yeah.
so now that we got the least to greatest, we're now going to go find the minimum and the maximum, and then we're going to hop to number 6, okay? And then we go do the other ones, remember?
Yeah.
All right.
So the minimum
Wait,
is
Jazzy, I want to bring you back. Hold on, sweetie. Okay, take it away.
1 and the maximum is 5. Then the median is, hold on, 1 is with 5, 1 is with 4, 1 is with 4, 2 is with 4, 2 is with 3, 2 is with 3, 2 is with 3. Now there's 2 more. There's 2 left, which is 2 and 3. So you have to add them and
Go
then
ahead.
divide them by 2. And
Mm-hmm.
hold on.
Wait, but I don't think you have to add and divide by 2 because you should be able to get one number though. Try again. I think you missed something,
Hold on.
right?
I'm gonna check.
Wait, so you have, what was your middle number for your Q2, which is the median? It should be one number.
I have 2 numbers. Let me see.
Okay.
1.
Huh? What'd you get?
I still get the same thing because I didn't miss a number.
All right. I got 3 when I did it. Is that what you got?
I have 2 and 3.
Hold on. Let me see how many numbers. 1, 2, 3. I could have made a mistake. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if there's 15 numbers, Jazzy, there should be one middle number, one median.
Oh, that's why.
What happened? You forgot
I
one?
have an extra number. I have 16 numbers.
Oh,
I think I put an extra 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I put an extra 2. That's why.
okay.
So yeah, I got 3.
Good. 3. So that is the Q2. So on number 6, where it says find the median, you write 3. Now, Jazzy, we want to find the lower quartile, which is Q1. So lower is to the left of the median, right? Right, Jazzy?
Huh?
Jazzy?
Yeah.
The lower quartile is to the left of the median, yes?
Yes.
So we're going to find all the numbers to the left, starting with 2, ending with 1. Go find the median of those numbers. Go.
So
Tell me.
we start with 2, right? Yeah.
Yes. 2 and 1, 2 and 1, like that.
Oh, so it's 2.
Right. So Q1 is 2. Lower quartile. For number 4, you write 2. Now, tell me how you do your upper quartile.
It's the same thing, just is on the right. So it's 4.
It is 4. That's Q3. Excellent, Jazzy. I'm not going to Okay, hold on. I just want to show everyone what we did, okay? And then we're going to come back. You're doing a really good job. This is not easy stuff. Okay, so again, here are the numbers from least to greatest. Minimum is the least. Maximum is the greatest, which is 5. Then, what Jazzy just did is she found the median of the data, which was just 3. You got to get the median first. You cannot get the Q1 and the Q3 until you get the median. So the median is 3. Then all the numbers to the left, I'm going to find the median again to get the Q1, which is the lower quartile, which comes out to be 2. Then all the numbers to the right of that median, the Q2, I'm going to find the median to get the Q3, which is the upper quartile, which is 4. Now it's pretty self-explanatory because if I look at the data, it's already telling me how I have to count. Count by ones. It makes sense. So 1 to 5, because 5 is the maximum. Now, it's going to take a little bit to make sense because it's a lot of stuff. Remember, the minimum, the maximum represent the whiskers. The minimum and the maximum, so minimum 1 dot and maximum 5 dot. Those are the whiskers. The median, the Q2, the lower quartile, the Q1, and the Q3, the upper quartile, represent the line to make the box. So just think, quartiles and medians box, minimum, maximum whiskers, like on a cat. Then you have 3 lines above the numbers. You connect them, and now you got your box and whisker plot. Minimum 1. The Q1, which is right here, which is 2. If you had to read it, which is not 2. Which is 2. The Q2 is 3, and the Q3 is 4. Okay? I'm going to change. We're going to do another one like this, and then we're going to start to interpret and read. Okay? We're going to do now page 5. Who would like to read me page 5? I need a volunteer to type if they would like to read page 5. Who would like to read page 5? I'm going to call on somebody. All right, I'm going to call on somebody. Jazzy, you already had a turn. Let's call on this person. Esther, are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you type the question yet or no?
Oh wait, no.
Okay. So we're
How
going to
about
come
you
back.
calling someone else? Please?
Call on somebody else? Okay. Let's call on. Here, I got one. Kayasia, you're the lucky one today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Speak a little louder, okay, sweetie?
Okay.
All right. Can you read us page 5 now?
The highest temperature for 2 weeks is shown below. Use the data below to complete a box and whisker plot.
Okay, keep going.
What is the data from least to greatest?
So read the numbers in the data box.
60, 73, 72, 66, 64, 64, 66, 61, 70, 78, 78, 74, 69, 61, 69, 62.
Okay. What does it say to do now? What does it say to do now?
What are the data from least to greatest?
So tell us how to do that.
60, 60, 61, 61,
Good.
66, 66, 69.
Good.
I got 62.
Wait.
So 60, 61, 61, 62. Kayasia, did you see that number? It was hidden.
Okay, I see it now.
Okay. So after 62, what's next?
66,
Keep going.
69, 69,
Good.
70.
72. 7, you're right. I messed up. Keep going.
72, 73,
Uh-huh.
74,
Okay.
78, 78,
How many 78s are there?
2,
Okay, 2 78s. Now, Kaeja, what is the minimum?
60,
60. What is the maximum?
78.
Okay. Now, go find the median.
Okay.
Guys, I gotta go find the median. So, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16 numbers, so there's going to be 2 middle numbers. So there's going to be 2 medians. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to add, what are the 2 median numbers? Did you find them yet?
69 and 69.
If you agree with her that you got 69 and 69, type in the chat box, because I got something different. If you got 69 and 69, type in the chat box. If not, type what you got. They're saying no. So, can I have 66 and 69 are the 2 middle numbers, right? Right, Asia? So what's 66 plus 69? What's 66 plus 69?
I'm doing it right now.
Use your calculator.
I am.
Okay, good.
135.
Now divide that by 2.
$67.5.
Right, so write that down for the median on number 6. Okay?
Okay.
Now we have to go find the Q1. So you're going to go from the second 66 down to 60 and tell me the median of that data set from 66 to 60 now. You should get one number as your Q1.
61.
I got a different number. There are 3 numbers on the right and 3 numbers on the left. So the middle number
62.
has to be, there you go, 62. Okay? Now, you're going to go to the first 69 that's not circled down to 78 and give me the median. And
73.
you're going to tell me what that is, huh?
73.
Let's see, 69 and 78, 70 and 78, 72 and 74. I'm left with 73. 74 is the upper quartile. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making an adjustment on my paper because I missed a number, so I messed it up myself.
Sorry, Miss Canola. I didn't
Correct.
hear what you said first.
I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show
Okay.
you. All right, so give me a moment. All right, here's my paper, guys. All right. So, here we go. We got the median, which we all know how to organize least to greatest. The minimum is 60. The maximum is 78. The Q1, which is the lower quartile, this data was 63. We go from the uncircled mean down, we get 62. We go from the uncircled down to get the upper quartile Q3, and now we have the numbers. Remember, minimum and maximum. Minimum and maximum are the whiskers. And then numbers 4, 5, and 6 on this packet represent the lines. You see, Q1, lower quartile, is on the number that's supposed to be, which is 62. The upper quartile Q3 has got a line on 74. And then the median, which is 67.5. Okay, so Chris, I'll text it to your mom. What I'll do is I want to count consistently. I counted by 5, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Why did I stop at 85? Well, the highest number here is 78, but I need to be consistent with my counting. Okay, so I counted by 5s, and remember, 60, 4 marks, 65. 4 marks, 70, 4 marks, 75, 4 marks, 80, and 4 marks, 85. Okay, that's how I make the box and whisker plot. Okay? You guys are going to go and try the next page on your own when we're done with the class. Okay? Can't model every page. I modeled a lot. I want you to try one on your own. We're going to now read, we're going to read the box and whisker plot charts that's made to figure out these now. So I'm showing you both ways where you create it and now you're going to read and interpret. So we do both ways. Is this starting to make sense? All right. So this page.
A little bit.
All right, you'll get it. Alone. Okay, this you're going to do when we're done. Put the word alone in your section because it lets me know that you get your credit when you scan me the work. Alone. That means after the class, you do it. We're now going to go to page 7. We're going to read and then we're going to answer and create. All right, we're going to do the first question. I'm going to do number 1. I'm going to do the first one here. Who would like to read that for me? I need some volunteers. Let's call you. Hello, Zachariah. Zachariah.
Yeah.
Hi, turn your camera on. We're on page 7, number 1. What does it say to do? Box and whisker plots. Number 1.
Page 7, right? Okay.
Yes, because you're doing page 6 on your own.
Make box and whisker plots for the given data. 17, 29, 32, 9, 30, 14, 8, 39, 11, 32, 23.
So the first step is, what should I do with these numbers? How do I organize them, Zachariah?
Least to greatest.
Okay, so what I'm going to show you to do, Zach, so you guys have space and the rest of you, I wrote my numbers here very small. Write it here small because if you write it here, you won't be able to do your graph, your box and whisker. Write the numbers there in order, very small. You got to write small. All right, Zach, come back over here. All right, organize, Zachariah.
Yes.
All right, organize these numbers from least to greatest for me.
9, 11, 14.
No, go back. Wait. You missed a number. Go back.
Oh, wait. 8, 9. 8, 9, 11, 14, 17. 17, 23.
What comes after
20, 29, 30, 32, 32,
And there's one more number.
39.
Okay. Now the numbers are organized from least to greatest, Zachariah. So looking at that table, what is the minimum number?
8,
8. What is the maximum? The
39.
highest. Good. Now, give me the median of those numbers, please. What is that?
Hold on, I'm doing it right now.
Remember, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's an even number. So when there's an even number, you're going to have 2 middle numbers. You have to add them and divide by 2. Yes, you're finding the average, but that's technically called the median, though, Hector.
52. is my median. Oh wait, I didn't finish it. I forgot to divide.
No, something is wrong because what were the two numbers you got in the middle?
I got 23 and 29.
I got 17 and 23. Because there has to be four numbers on the left and four numbers on the right. So the only two numbers in the middle are 23 and 17, Zach. So when you add them up, 17 and 23 is what? 50, right? No, 40,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's 40,
No,
right? It's
it's
40.
40.
So 40 divided by 2 is how much?
20.
So the median, the Q2, where it says Q2, you put 20. Now, you're going to go from 14 down to 8. Give me the median of that data.
Okay. Where do I put that on the bottom?
Under Q2. Q2, there's a
Okay.
line. You see it underneath maximum?
8 all the way to where?
From 8 to 14. Give me the median of those numbers. Again, since there's four numbers, there's going to be two middle numbers. You're going to add them up and divide by 2 again.
It's 9 and 11.
Right, 9 plus 11 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So Q1 is 10. Please stop asking to show the pages. You need to pay attention. Now, I will show it when we're ready. Now, going from 29 to 39, Zachariah, find the median of that. That would be your Q3.
29. 29, 30, 32.
So 30 and 32 is how much?
Which 30 and 32. 62.
60
62.
divided by 2.
62 divided by 2, which is 3. Carry the 1. 0, 2.
Should be
31.
Good, 31. Okay, Zach. Because people are not listening to what we're saying. They just want to see the answers. They're not even listening. You need to listen before you get the work shown. That's how it works. Since March 18th here. So 8 is the minimum. 39 is the maximum. The median is the middle numbers. So the Q2, when I find it, was two numbers, which give me 17 and 23. I added that up. Zach got 40 divided by 2. That's how we got 20. Then you find the Q1 here. 8, 9, 11, 14. Okay? 8, 9, 11, 14. The two middle numbers is 11 plus 9, which is 20. 20 divided by 2 gives me 10. Now, the median here for Q3 would be 30 and 32. I added that up. I got 62. 62 divided by 2 give me 31. Now they already gave me the box and whisker plot. So now I'm going to go do the box and whiskers. So that should be pretty straightforward because they gave you how to do it. So we're going to call on this person, Jasmine Lopez.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Jasmine, can you tell me where do I put a dot for the minimum on what number?
39. 39.
39 and what's the
40.
minimum number? Huh?
And 8.
8.
39 and 8.
So on 8 and 39, you guys put closed circles. Now, Jasmine, on Q1, Q2, and Q3, am I making a dot or a line above it?
A dot. And a line.
No, we already did the dot, so we're just making the line to make the box, right?
Okay.
So you're going to go above 10, you're going to make a line. You're going to go above 20, you're going to make a line. You're going to go above 31, and you're going to make a line. And then you're going to draw the line together.
I don't got space.
You have space. You have, I'm going to show you what I did. I'll show you. Watch. If you do it the way I did it, you will have plenty of space. So 10 is the Q1. The Q1, Q2, Q3 represent the three lines that make up the box or rectangle. Okay, Esther, we'll talk privately. The minimum represents the lowest number of the data. The maximum represents the highest number of the data. So this is what the first one should look like. So let me just recap as you write that down. What you are doing is once you organize the data from least to greatest, you give me the minimum number and the maximum, which is got. You then go find the median, which is your Q2. So the Q2 is the median. We all know how to find the median. Any number to the left represents the Q1, which is the lower quartile. Any number to the right of the median represents the Q3, which is the upper quartile. So the minimum and the maximum represent the dots. The Q1, the Q2, and the Q3, each number has a line. I connect it and make the rectangle or the box. Okay, let's try number 2. Esther, you're going to come off mute. Zach, unmute yourself, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Esther, you're going to come off mute. All right, Esther, we're going to organize the data from least to greatest in number 2. So let's start there.
42,
Good.
44,
Good.
46,
Good.
51,
Excellent. Keep going.
58,
Excellent. What's next?
60,
Keep going. You're doing good so far. Keep it up.
67 and 67,
Mm-hmm.
69,
Mm-hmm.
and 2.
Okay, so Esther, you got that part. Organized from least to greatest. And Ilani, you asked, you said you didn't understand, so pay attention. Every time you get data, you organize from least to greatest. Now,
The minimum is 42.
good.
The maximum is 72.
Good. Now go find the median of that data. How do I find the median? Go find it. What do we do?
Here are the numbers.
Right. So let's pair the numbers to get the median, which is the Q2. So 42 and what?
42 and 72.
Good.
44 and 69.
Mm-hmm.
46 and 67.
Good.
51 and 60.
Therefore, the median is, I saw Christiane Elise write it.
58.
Good. So the Q2, as Christiane Elise just said in Esther, is 58. So where it says Q2, write 58. Oh, that wasn't Christiane Elise. Sorry about that. That was Kayasia. Thanks, Kayasia. Now, Esther, go to 58, and you want to find the lower median. So you're going to go to the number before 58, which is what?
51.
So from 51 down to 43, go find the median now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So 51 is paired with what?
42, and there are two numbers in the middle, so we have to add them and divide.
Okay, so 44 plus 46 is how much?
Wait. 44 plus 46. 90.
Huh? 90. 90 divided by 2 is how much?
45.
So the Q1, which is the lower quartile, is 45. Now, Esther, going from 60 down to 72, we want to find the upper median, the Q3. So 60 gets paired with what?
72, and there are two middle numbers, so we add them and divide.
Okay, so 67 plus 69 is 136. 136 divided by 2 is how much?
136 divided by 2. 68.
Good. So Q3 is 68. Does everyone understand what we just did? Making a little more sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, Esther and the rest of you, remember who just came off mute because it's very loud. Okay. Remember, the whiskers are the circles. The whiskers are the dots, which is the minimum and the maximum. So what is the minimum of the data?
42.
So above 42, you're going to put a dot, close it. What is the maximum that gets a dot closed?
Wait, right here. Wait.
Yeah, on that second graph. Above, yeah, you can go a little above the number line. I like to go a little higher. Just so I have space, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The maximum is what number, Esther?
72.
So we're going to make a closed circle above 72. Now, Esther, the rest of you, the whiskers are the minimum and the maximum. The Q1, the Q2, and the Q3, which are the medians, those are going to be the ones that make up the rectangle, the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you're going to go to 45. You're going to make a line above 45 because that's the lower quartile, the Q1, the median. You're going to go above 58. You're going to make a line above 58. Then you're going to go to 63 and you're going to make a line. You're going to connect those 3 lines and you get a box. Yes?
Wait. 45, 58, and 68.
Connect those 3 lines to make a box. Looks like this. Okay, Q1, Q2, Q3. Just remember it this way. Minimum, maximum, Q1, Q2, Q3. We will be doing this again tomorrow and Friday, so if you're not really understanding it today, by tomorrow you should have a better understanding because you have seen it. And you always should go back to watch the video so that you can revisit what you did. Because then you can stop and play it as many times as you need at home. Okay, let's do question 3. Let's call,
Can I do it?
sure. You can read.
So, gums. So we're gonna compare it to least to greatest. So the first one is 62, then 67,
Good.
68,
Excellent. 70 what? 73. Good. Then what's after 73?
73,
Uh-huh. 77.
then after that it's 80, 80, 84,
Oh, yes, you're right. Yep. Keep going.
86,
Yep.
and then 94,
Mm-hmm.
94,
Okay.
and 100.
Mm-hmm. Now, go find the median of that data, please. Yeah, Jazz. We all know how to find the median. Huh?
62,
So 79 and 80. Add them up.
100.
So we got
62
150.
and 100.
That's the median. That's the minimum and the maximum. I need to get the median of now those numbers that you just organized for me. So 79 plus 80. Okay, so go do that.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's 159
Divide that by what?
by 2.
Yes. And you get what?
Okay. 79.5.
Good. Now, good job, Kaija and Jazz right now. Okay, now, Jasmine, the minimum and the maximum, are those the dots or the boxes?
The dots.
Right. So above 62, go make a closed dot. And above 100, make a closed dot. Now, Jasmine, where do the 3 lines go above what 3 numbers?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. What's your Q1?
79.5.
So,
So
okay.
basically 80.
No, it's not 80. You have to put it above that exact number. So 79 is in between 79.5 is in between 79 and 80. So it's going to go in between 79 and 80. Then you're going to make a line above 68. And then you're going to make a line above 94. So it's going to look like this. Okay? Page 7. So here, the minimum and the maximum get dots. The Q1, the Q2, and the Q3 get those lines. The lines are the box. The dots are the whiskers. Okay? So again, to recap, the minimum and the maximum represent the dots of the data. The Q1, which is the lower quartile, so you find the median and you go to the left to get the Q1, you get the median. When the median is found, which is the Q3, the Q2, you go to the next number to get the Q3, which is the upper
Miss
quartile.
Canella, for some reason on my screen, your thing just turned off completely.
Okay.
Here, like I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Okay. All right. Thank you for telling me that. So that's what we got. All right, let's look at what we do on the exit ticket. Now, this page is extension. I am not going to go over the extension. It is challenging, so you're going to try to do it on your own. So what you're actually doing is you're going to find the minimum, the maximum, the Q1, the Q2, the Q3 of Maddox, and you're going to do the same thing for Allie. Once you have all those parts, you're going to create 2 box and whiskers on 1 number line. It's a challenge. So I'll say that again. Page 8 and page 9 are a challenge. So I'm not going to go over those. Those are challenging problems for you to try. But we will go over page 10, because that you'll see on your exit ticket. Page 10. Now, I need a reader for that. This is what your exit ticket will be like. So let's call on someone who hasn't read. We're going to call on this person, Yair. Page 10, folks, exit ticket page. Yair, are you there? Yes or no? Okay, Hector, Juan, are you there? Yes or no? Listen, if I call your name, come off mute. This is part of your grade. Let's go. Hector. Mic doesn't work. Okay, Hector. Jazzy, let's have you go, Jazzy.
Yeah.
All right, because you seem to be quick. Page 10. Read to me number 1. What does it say?
1 second. Let me just turn the page.
And the I word is called incubation. That's a waiting period, okay?
Okay. The incubation time in days of a canary, dove, myna, pigeon, parakeet, raven, chicken, cockatoo, peafowl, turkey, swan, and Muscovy duck are observed and a plot has been drawn. Read the plot and answer the questions.
All right. So Jazzy.
Yeah.
All right, number 1. Actually, let's do number 1. Write the first quartile from the given plot. Look at the first line.
The first line is
It's in between a number. It's in between 15
it's
and
in
16.
between 15 and 16.
So what would it be?
15 and 15.2.
15.2 or 0.5?
I'm at 15.5. Yeah.
Good. So 1A, 15.5. 1B. What is the maximum number?
Hold on, Maya. The maximum number is 10. Hold on.
Look at the dots. There's 2 dots there. What number is the max?
13.
The dots? There's no dot on 13. The
10,
farthest, the right and the left number, the farthest number, the highest number.
10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4. My shut up. The one on the right is 35.
Good, so that's the maximum. Okay, what is the median? So what is the Q2, the second line?
The median is 21. Or well,
20, 20, 20.5, 21.
yeah, 20.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would put 20.5, Mr. R. I would also say maybe he might have it as 20. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. Okay. Let me show that. Okay, Jazzy, go back on mute. So
Okay.
my camera's really clean, so I'm not really sure what the issue is here. All right, so what we had to do is we had to interpret. So before you interpret, you should always label it. Minimum, right? Maximum, I already know that. The first line is my Q1. This is the Q2 and the Q3. It's always like that every time in a box and whisker. Minimum, maximum, Q1, Q2, Q3. We're gonna do the same thing on the bottom. Okay, you're just reading the box and whisker to come up with what they ask. So make sure you label minimum, minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3. It doesn't change. And remember, from 20 to 30, each line shows one number. So from 20 to 30, each line is 1. So 20, 21, 22, like that. I did it by, I added in the 5, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, like that, 55, 60, okay? So who would like to read number 2 and try it? Anybody? Aiden Brunel, let's hear from you.
What?
Page 10, number 2. Can you read me just the question?
An electronic gadgets distributor distributes various brands of mobiles to retailers. Yeah. The data for the number of smartphones distributed in 9 months, January to September, are collected to make a box and whisker plot. Read the plot and answer the questions.
Okay. Read me part A. Aiden, what does it say?
Write the median from the above given plot.
Okay. So what is the median? What's the second box line?
My tablet broke.
So we're going to have someone help. Let's see. Oh, I see Adrian's on. Adrian Garcia, we're on page 10, 2A. What is the median for the given dot plot? The median is the second line. Jasmine, do you have any idea? Okay, Kayasia, you answered it. You can come off. Jasmine, go back on mute, please.
Okay.
Kayasia.
Yeah.
Kayasia? Okay, so what is the median? You said it,
40.
Kayasia. 40. Kayasia, what is the least number of smartphones distributed? That means what is the minimum? When they say the word least, guys, they're looking for minimum.
34.
34. And the last question. Write the third quartile or Q3. What is it?
48.
Yes, 48. So let me just show that again. Good job, Kayasia. So it's not so bad. All right. So again, hold on. Let me just clear off my camera again. And let me try this again. All right. So the median, which is the Q2 is the second line, which is 40. When it says the least number, they're looking for minimum, which is 34. The minimum is the lowest, which is 34. Pretty straightforward. You're just reading the data. The Q3, which is the last line, okay, which is 48. So this is what you need to have on your exit ticket. Okay? That's what you need to have. Where no one's leaving yet. Okay, I have to add a different